C hashtag na yun. C sharp. Okay. So, ay, recording na. Okay. So, yun yung requirements natin. So, what would the Android course be about? Android programming. So, basic interface of Unity. Here you will be learning how to use Unity. If hindi pa kayo nag-Unity at all, so it's a good thing. Initiating yung start nyo. So, Unity is very user-friendly compared to Unreal. And I'm guessing mas magagamit nito for like mobile games and all. Okay. So this one, it is a great starting point for learning game engines. Ayan. So scripting, components, it's very great components for yung mga game objects nyo. You learn about prefabs, which is about a just a copy of one of your game objects in a game in the scene. Yeah. Then you have UI. So we're gonna learn about that, how to properly anchor stuff, how to properly use yung mga components ng UI. Then we're also gonna learn about rigid bodies, which is all about physics. You have also colliders and collision. You have triggers, almost the same thing as colliders. Key binding, so that you have movement of a user input to um, like movement in game or something, right? Building an executable game. So parang gagawa kayo ng game, then you're gonna build it so that you could run it on your Android, hopefully. Then you have nav mesh agents, which is all about AI. Sorry, not AI, but movement using AI. Right. So you're not gonna chat GPT your face here. It's just how to move around in the world using AI. Right? Then you have raycasting or sphere casting. So it is all just about um, what happens when raycasting. Let's like we create a line in in game and see what hits it. Ayun. Mga ganun. Same lang ba ang interface ng GitLab sa GitHub? Yeah, yeah. It's the same. You have the repository. You have we can create folders. It's the same thing. Don't worry about it. How will you be? Oh wait, sorry. Any questions so far about the course, the requirements?
Sir,
Yes.
is GitLab free?
Yeah, yeah. GitLab's free.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't have to pay
okay po.
anything. Right? Any more questions? No, none. Okay. How will you be graded? So you have 6 quizzes to was it one project? 2 projects, right? Sorry, 6 quizzes if 2 projects, and then student participation. So student participation, you know, I like to ask questions in class. Hopefully, you guys answer. Matik may student participation ako yun. 10% na yun. Okay? So I'll be jotting down naman kung sino-sino man yung nag nag-answer sa class. Okay? Now, quizzes, this is spaced out naman throughout the term. I think it's 3 quizzes before midterms and 3 quizzes before finals, before, and then you have those projects. You have a midterm project and a final project. Final project, I believe, should be a tower defense. Midterm project, I think, is top-down shooter. I have to recall, but they're all available in Big Sky. Alright? So, lahat ng submissions nyo, all of it is done through Big Sky. Okay? Questions? Nandito siya. Ito yung mga Dropbox nyo. Quiz 1 to quiz 3, project. Quiz 4 to 6, project. Okay?
Sir, does that mean na ano, we could
Mm-hmm.
do yung assignment po in advance?
I think so. Based on the how this is set up, kasi itong setup to, we can just copy it. We can just get it from yung previous faculty. So I'm just working with this. Based on this, it is already available to everyone. You know, it's available for everyone. That you just have to know. You just have to submit it. So yeah, yeah. I guess you can submit in advance, even before we get to yung topics na to. Okay? Any more questions? Open na ba yung Dropbox? I believe so. The Dropbox are all open. I check the edit. Yeah. Meron lang siyang end date. Wait lang. Anong mali tong end date na to? Ano, due date. Right, sorry. The due date. Due date is 1/21. Okay, so I think they're all open naman. You can check it all out in your big sky. Any more questions? Can we sign in GitHub using your GitHub account? Yeah, yeah, sure, you can. You can use your Vimeo, you can use your GitHub, you can use your Facebook, anything. I don't mind as long as you submit yung mga links nyo. Yeah, yeah. Any more questions? None. Okay. So submissions via APK and raw project. So yung APK, that's when you have to build it and then you submit it sa Big Sky. Yung raw project naman, yan yung i-submit nyo yung link of your commit. You know, Git repository. So if one of them is missing, I will not accept it. Okay? So no other forms of submission will be accepted. Submission will follow the table link in Big Sky. Ayun. Okay, questions? You will learn naman eh. You learn naman how to build an APK. We're gonna go through that naman. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, ma-pressure. Yung bro project, matic andun naman eh. When you work on with your Git. Alright? So for me, a really nice repository is someone who keeps on updating it kahit na like maybe once a day. For me, that's a nice Git because we know that you are working on it every day. If you have a repository, tapos bigla lang isang bigsakan. Isang bagsakan na lahat ng project, lahat ng scripts nila, whatever, in just one go. Kami, we feel very sus about that. You're gonna question, bakit, ano, isang bagsakan lang. Then we think, baka nag-copy lang kayo somewhere, right? So that one, usually takes us time. Because ako, I also do cross, I examine it. I have to check around. Is there a way that you could have gotten that code somewhere? So that's me. We'll see. What are guys' attendance and FD po? Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to the attendance and FD. Anyway, questions here? How to submit? None. Okay. Alright, so let's go to our house rules. House rules natin. We have a 14-week duration of our class. And medyo self-pacing learning. I'll be teaching naman. I'll be teaching yung how to use stuff. Then, I'll be teaching in just parts. We want na you know how to research, how to um, learn using yung mga guides online. Okay? I mean, I don't want to spoon feed you, but at the same time, I don't want you guys to just leave you in whatever. Right? Kaya I'll be teaching some parts naman. Okay? So don't worry about that. Course content is available in Big Sky, pre-recorded videos. Um, so the videos you can go watch it, but I will rather just teach face to face. For me, in mahirap ang I mean, if I were a student, right? Mahirap yung just online videos. Because you learn it from that. For me, you don't really get most of yung learning. So we will have some face-to-face na coding. You guys you guys will code with me sa sa lab. Then we get we discuss. We can stop. We can talk about why we did some stuff. All right. So we'll be doing that. You can, but I won't stop you naman. I won't stop you from watching yung mga pre-recorded videos. Ito yung kina Sir Ian and Sir Dale if naging prof niyo yun. But mostly I will be teaching face to face. Okay? Now, what to expect? Ayan. Medyo hybrid tayo. Ang ni-require lang is 80%. 8, 8. Yeah, yeah. So we have 11 meetings face to face at R205A starting next week. This three required synchronous and asynchronous meetings. Um, I could have some days na you can work on your project. Okay? So itong mga to, siguro I'll put it in the project making part of our class. Pero most of our meetings will be done in R205. If you don't know where R205 is, then it's in atrium, second floor. It's the what lab is that? Is it Predator? No. Alien? I think it's the Alien. Alienware Lab. R205. So we have weekly consultations. You can ask questions. Okay. You can ask questions naman. Attendance. Okay. Required, recommended. Attendance, this is the old one. So kapag online, I don't really count the attendance. I usually just, as long as you go online, makita ko yung pangalan niyo dito, okay na kayo. Pero attendance natin, we have to be, kapag face to face, you have to be there before 6:30. I will count you as late any time before between 6:15 to 6:30. I'll count you as late. Okay. 6:30 and above. Hmm. Sige, ito na lang. Anytime after 6:30, late. Anyone else who hasn't even entered class, absent. Okay? We'll just go with that. Uh, I don't want to I don't want it too strict. So anyone arriving after 6:30 is considered late. Anyone who hasn't even arrived at all, absent. Now, FTA natin is you need 2.5 or anything above 2.5 is considered FDA. So what do you mean 2.5? So when you get late, that is a point 0.5 points going towards your FDA. If you get absent, that's a 1 point going to your FDA. So if you are late more than 5 times, you're FDA na. If you get absent twice and late more than once, FDA ka na. Okay? Or if you get absent more than twice, FDA na yun. Okay. So I'm not that strict. You just if you're gonna be late, if you're gonna be late, just message me. If you're gonna be absent, give me a good reason. I'll probably agree to it. Okay, you just have to tell me. Kung absent kayo tapos di kayo nagsabi, wala. May point na kayo sa FTA. Okay. So just tell me kung mag-absent kayo or mag-late kayo. But please let it be please be a reasonable absent, no? Hindi because kakagising nyo lang. Okay? Questions here? Questions on about FDA? None. Okay. Communications, protocols. I mean, you're all here in Discord na. But anyway, we just message me. I'd rather na you message dito sa group. Kasi most of the time, yung mga questions nyo will most probably be asked by someone else. So just to help everyone, message na lang kayo sa group kung may questions kayo about maybe an error or maybe a question about um, yung quiz nyo or yung project nyo, better na lang sa group. Now, unless talagang hindi pwede, like it's something more serious, then sure, you can just message me or or email me. Okay? What else? Ayun nga. That's why I wanted sana na dito para for other people who have problems, maybe they could just search it dito sa Discord so that they know what to do. Okay? You can just learn about this. We can read it through. Basta read first, be respectful, yeah, don't abuse the chat. Also, medyo ko ngayon. Kung message kayo sa akin, wag na kayo mag-message sa group na, um, Sir, nag-message ako sa inyo. Okay, medyo nainis na ako. Kasi, I check my messages. I check my messages. If you message me, I'll check it out. You don't have to, you don't have to tell the whole world na, hey, I messaged you, sir. Can you check? Okay. Kahit kung mag-message kayo sa akin, just don't have to tell the group. Okay? Be professional. Yeah, make sure yung mga questions, I mean, if you're gonna interact, especially email, kung mag-interact kayo with faculty or with Sir Norms, right? Try na to be as professional as possible. Huwag kayo mag-send na blank email tapos yung may attachment lang. Okay? So try to be as professional as you can. Okay? Questions? Clarifications? No? No question? No clarification? Okay. Sige. Well, technically, that's all na I'll be discussing today. But siguro, we'll just run through one quick run through with GitLab. Okay? So, kung gagawa kayo ng repository, you have to make sure it's named with this 242 underscore Android programming underscore last name underscore first name initials. So this is my way of making it as short as possible. What is 242? This is school year 24-25. So that's 24. 2 is the term. So 242. If ever you're gonna ask why. Then add me as admin. Yeah, add me as admin in GitLab repository. So you should be able to find me naman with pado.csp or using my whole email. Then we have a gitignore here. You could download it. I will. Let me just check this out. Okay. So itong git ignore, you place this git ignore inside your project right before yung mga folders sa assets, whatever. So yeah, we'll learn about that more next week. Okay, then you can clone. Okay, so if you're gonna create a project, if you go to GitLab, just new project, create a blank project. Then you can put in your no, your here. Uh, Super to cancel na to. PT. Automatic na yung gagawin nito. This one you can just leave it blank. Yeah. Make sure it's private, please. Private nyo. Huwag nyo kang public. Ginawa nyo public, everyone can see your code. Anyone in the future generations of Android programming can get your code. I don't want that. Please, private. Okay. Sure, you can have this if you want to read me. You can choose not to. But that's it. Great project. And you should now have a project in GitLab that you can submit its link repository and the um have me as admin. All right. Then you can just submit it here. I think we should have a Dropbox for that. We don't. Pickpocket. Okay. I guess there's no Dropbox for that. But in any case, you can always just message me first kung di kayo sigurado. Okay. Questions? Clarifications about everything that we just discussed about today with the introduction?
Sir,
Yes.
what template do we use?
Kung gusto nyo talaga template, kasi nag-blank lang ako eh. Sige, tingnan natin yung template. Wala. Okay mag-template. Just create a blank project. Okay? Just create a blank project. Then put in your project name here. And that should be it. But we can talk about this again next week if you want. Para talagang magawa natin. Kasi, I mean, I don't expect na lahat kayo may GitLab agad. So we can do this together next week if you want doon sa class. Developer is same as admin. Yeah. Yeah. This is not ano. Iba nga pala dito. So if you go to members. Yeah. You're right. Developer should be... Baka kung gusto, pwede... Oh. Okay, let me just double check about this one. Nalimot ko rin ano yung pinapagawa ko sa iba. I'm not sure if it's developer or owner. So I'll let you guys know next week. Pero you can always change naman eh. You can always change naman the role here if iba pala yung role dyan. Okay, so there's no problem with this. Okay, any more questions, clarifications? Pwede guys. Tapos ayusin na natin next week. Madalang yan eh. Madali naman i-change yung role dito. Okay? It's not required. I'm not requiring you to do this right away. We can literally just do this next week. Doon sa lab natin. Alright? Questions? Clarification? Wala naman. Okay. So, if there's no questions or clarification, next week, magkikita tayo sa 205A. Okay? That should also be in your SER. So, we'll go there. Then, we'll be discussing how to use Unity. Alright? So, yeah. See you guys now next week. hopefully you guys will be there. Huwag kayo malate, okay? Remember, 6:30. Basta be there before 6:30. You guys should be okay. Okay? Kung mag-absent kayo, sabi naman kayo, baka may medical emergency kayo, then sure, just message me. So yeah, that's it for today. You guys can go and I'll see you guys. Yes, yes, R205A. In person tayo. We'll be face to face next week. Okay. So again, yeah, that's it for today. You guys can go and see you guys next week.
Thank you po, sir.